I was very happy. I really didn't expect it. My manager told me about 2 days ago that I was going to have a surprise in Rio, but he couldn't tell me what it was. I thought it was a little bit weird, a surprise. And when I got here and they told me it was the Hall of Fame, I was very happy. And I consider this trophy as another belt that I have. So I have the Pride, the UFC belt, and the Hall of Fame trophy. I'm going to have a lot of memories. You're visibly very emotional. It's a great thing. Do you think that was the greatest fight in your career? I think it was one of the most important victories. The Hall of Fame is for a few fighters. In Brazil only, Royce and Nogueira have it for now. I'm very happy, and I know God that He loves me a lot and He blesses me a lot. And I got far in my career. I'm very happy, but I still have a lot of things to accomplish.
Shogun, aqui. Opa.
What can you remember from that fight with Dan Henderson? What did you expect for that fight? Were you nervous? Were you thinking during the fight about what fight that was that you were taking part in? That this fight was many years later would be so memorable, not only to you and Dan Henderson, but to everyone. Dan Henderson is a guy that since Pride, we fight in the same event in the same division. This fight was supposed to happen in 2011. He has all my respect. He's a very tough guy. But when we're in the fight, we don't really know how exciting the fight is. But thankfully, my style of fighting, the fans really like. He hit me with hard punches in the beginning of the fight where I was really shooken up and I was fighting just through it for many rounds. I was only able to come back in the fourth round when I was able to see him clearly. I got cut on the eye really deep and that shook me a little bit. But thankfully I was able to recover and have a good fight and a balanced fight, because in the beginning I was at a disadvantage. But I'm very happy that this fight is being marked in the Hall of Fame. I can only thank my fans and the UFC and everyone that helped to get me to the Hall of Fame.
Aqui à sua esquerda, Luiz Ramos, psicótico, vale tudo. Maurício, sua luta com Oezdemir foi adiada, foi posta para.
Your fight with Oezdemir was postponed to Germany. Where are you going to have your preparation, your camp here in Brazil, in Curitiba, in São Paulo, or are you going to prefer to train in King's MMA in California with Rafael Cordeiro? I'm fighting on July 22nd. The fight is set. I'm going to have my camp here in Brazil. I've talked to my coach already. He's my head coach. He's going to do all my training together with Eduardo. That's how we did in the past two fights. So this is a way that makes me comfortable. I don't adapt very well to abroad, living abroad. So I would be there for 2 months without my family, and I don't adapt well without my family. So I chose to stay in Brazil with Master Cordeiro supervising my training. Thank you, everyone.